following program is intended for mature audiences.
I told you, don't fuck with me!
And over 40% of the groundwater in the United States, 40% is contaminated by industrial, agricultural, household pollution. Over the last 5 years, hundreds of thousands of blood tests given to Massachusetts children have shown elevated levels of lead in their blood. And yet, what is our biggest fear? The dirty bomb.
Waka waka.
Not the dirty water.
Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Shore is introducing evidence in his closing that was never presented at trial.
Nonsense, Your Honor. I refer you to plaintiff's exhibit number Apple.
I don't think he made up a word of it. He just told it.
Beg your pardon? Apple trash can is big from God.
I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, go on, think about it.
It might take me a little longer than you to think about something.
That's all right.
Huh?
Mr. Shore.
Not the year 60, when classic electrons are free. Objection. I think.
Mr. Shore, you have a notorious history of courtroom theatrics. If your aim is to force a mistrial, you will be disappointed.
It's just the two of us sitting here in private, talking. What'd you just say?
Pillow Pants joined forces over embargo pylon. You aren't sailing past honor for the liking of a room. These questions are birthday basements. To end the blue radish is the upside of luxury, and sparking a good lizard can only make tears fall in hindsight. Puddles do not ask for why not. It is cheese, breath, and wind. It is cheese.
Yeah, I mean, I could take that statement one or two ways, but I'm gonna take it the good way, because that's my nature. That way I get to live in my world, not yours.
What makes you think mine is so bad?
I don't think it's so bad, I just know it's brief.
What?
I think the answer to your question is that the dialectic of the homily always presupposes a ground of evil.
Man,
How's that?
that's strong as a man's breath, Professor. Whoa, wouldn't I love to lay some shit like that on the brothers?
Word salad. It's a phenomenon of confused language, seen most often in patients with schizophrenia or another underlying psychosis. Now, similar symptoms may also result from head trauma or an invasive tumor.
And I have...
None of those. According to the MRI, your brain looks normal.
I wouldn't know if it didn't.
Also, you don't display any symptoms of psychosis or schizophrenia.
Well, we hardly know each other.
You tell me.
The truth of it is, the brain is very much a mystery. It's theoretically possible that these symptoms might be brought on by acute anxiety. How are things at home?
I live alone in a hotel.
All right.
I see.
Word salad? It's talking and unintelligible gibberish brought on by anxiety. Give me some pills. Ooh, nice. Blue, I like blue. Something to wash it down with? I don't know. I rather value my melon coffee. Used to be a personality trait one was allowed to have, like Abraham Lincoln or Lord Byron. Now one is required to grin and say things like, "Great, you don't need pills. You need to stop helping people." What do you mean? No, those old people were being fleeced by that conservator. The smokers. That gloomy little girl who wouldn't smile. You try to help those people and don't deny it. I don't, but what the hell does that have to do with this episode of Word Salad? Well, the human mind's like a bucket. You can only hold so much. You see all that suffering going on around you and you get involved, it fills up your bucket and soon it's overflowing. The doctor recommended that I take a few days off. I know just the thing. I'm going to take you to my spa. I'm going to empty your bucket.
Hence the imbalance that you spoke of.
You know, you could go on TV, Professor, good-looking man like yourself. You know that?
Stop.
I'm serious. I wasn't even sure you was a professor till you laid that shit on me.
No, I think you're having fun at my expense.
No, I ain't.
Well, I think you are.
Honey, I swear I ain't. I couldn't say a thing like you just got done saying. I'm mad at.
Welcome